All right, so check this out. In the middle of the night last night, Elon Musk was dropping bombshell revelations on the relationship between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. He is doubling down on his claim that Donald Trump is part of the Epstein files. He's certainly not backing down. And there's actually a number of examples of him doing this last night. He didn't just do it once, he talked about it multiple times. So I want to show you those examples. But before I do so, I want to provide some context on how we got here. So I'm sure everybody has seen this tweet by now by Elon Musk, which was or what originally kicked it all off, where he said, "Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT." We've all seen this tweet by now. It went incredibly viral, garnishing over a million likes, well over a million likes, hundreds of millions of views on Twitter. And it was a really big deal. I think this shook the United States to its core. And since then, Elon Musk has not run away from this claim. He has doubled and tripled down on Donald Trump being part of these files. In the past couple of days, he's amplified different videos of Donald Trump partying with Jeffrey Epstein, or quotes that Donald Trump has given that were complimentary of Epstein. Like just the other day, he responded to this 1992 video where Trump partied with Epstein. This user said, "Just going to leave this here," and Elon Musk responded with a thinking emoji, kind of insinuating that maybe he was right about something, that there's more to their relationship than we know. And of course, he's amplifying this clip. He has over 200 million followers on Twitter, and putting this clip of Trump out there to over 200 million people is a pretty big deal. It's certainly something that the Trump administration and Trump himself was not looking forward to. And if you actually look at the video of them together partying, it is pretty creepy. Let's just take a look at this as a quick refresher, and then we're going to dive into the examples of what Elon Musk was saying last night. Look at him partying alongside Epstein, just talking to him, whispering in his ears. They're all pointing at people. Who knows what they're talking about in this video? They both look very, very deep in this conversation. But when you're watching, this video to me is just creepy to watch. The fact that Donald Trump and him were so close, and Donald Trump is now president, and now we have Elon Musk making these very serious claims about Donald Trump. But pretty serious. Yeah, I mean, we've all seen this video by now of Elon Musk Donald Trump clapping alongside Jeffrey Epstein. Very creepy stuff. So now I want to show you the examples of Elon Musk talking about Donald Trump last night, and it really kicked off here, where a user said, "Elon, keep tweeting about your new political party and Japanese fertility rates all you want. You owe Donald Trump a full-throated apology, and every hour you delay, it'll make an eventual apology less sincere. You can substantively agree with the president on policy, but you should not have baselessly and personally attacked him." Elon Musk responded to that post saying, "What's the apology for exactly? Be precise." And then here is the bombshell. "I will apologize profusely as soon as there is a full dump of the Epstein files." So Donald, as I said, Elon Musk is not backing down here. He is not capitulating to Donald Trump and the pressure that he is putting on him, that the Trump administration is putting on Elon Musk. And he's saying, "I will only apologize as soon as Donald Trump releases the Epstein files." Now, obviously, there's more to that comment than what he just said right there. This is Elon Musk saying, again, that he knows something, that there's something there, that he believes that there's something there that is pretty significant in regards to Donald Trump, and he won't apologize until Donald Trump buckles and releases the files. So Elon Musk is doubling, tripling down here on this claim, and it didn't just stop right there, where he was posting tweets saying, "I will only apologize once Donald Trump releases those files." And by the way, Elon Musk has now deleted those tweets. The reason I'm showing you a screenshot here is that this is somebody who captured the moment before Elon Musk deleted it. He deleted those posts around an hour to 2 hours after he posted them. But as I mentioned, this was not the only example. These are not the only things he said about their relationship last night. He also responded to this tweet. Kash Patel went on Joe Rogan's podcast yesterday, and that, or at least the episode was released yesterday. And this account said, "Why is Kash Patel claiming there are no evidence of obviously Epstein doing his horrific crimes days after Pam Bondi told us that the FBI had thousands of hours of videos of those crimes being documented?" And Elon Musk, again, responding with the thinking emoji, as we saw him doing here as well. He is, look, this is pretty significant. He's not saying, oh, this is not true. Oh, it's not something to be worried about. It's kind of a conspiracy. He is once again uplifting the claim that there's some secrecy going on with the Trump administration and these files. He's, again, doubling down. It's really significant that he's responding to these claims and even engaging in the first place. Now, Elon Musk was putting some heat and some pressure on the Trump administration and Donald Trump himself, so he felt the need to kind of respond. He did this earlier in the day, around 5:05 p.m., before Elon Musk had said these things, but of course, these newer claims at least, but Elon Musk was still kind of flirting with the claims he made about Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. So Donald Trump posted this tweet from Epstein's former lawyer, David Schoen, who also represented Donald Trump. Trump posted this without writing any text of his own, and I think he believes that this is somehow exonerating him. Epstein's former lawyer said, "I was hired to lead Jeffrey Epstein's defense as his criminal lawyer 9 days before he died. He sought my advice for months before that. I can say authoritatively, unequivocally, and definitively that he had no information to hurt Donald Trump. I specifically asked him." Now, this reeks. This is really fishy to me, and that's my personal opinion. You can tell me if you think I'm wrong or if you think I'm right in the comments, but this guy is a former lawyer of Epstein, but also a former lawyer of Trump, right? He has absolutely no incentive to be honest about this. He has no incentive to be honest about what Epstein did or did not say to him, number one. And also, number two, the fact that this took place under Donald Trump's administration. Epstein obviously was arrested and charged under Trump's administration, and it was 9 days before he died. That does not signal confidence to me. Right? Just because Epstein didn't say something when he was arrested about Donald Trump under Trump's administration, that does not exonerate Donald Trump in my eyes. This is actually just incredibly fishy in my eyes. And it seems like Donald Trump is posting this, as I mentioned, to try to clear his name. But I actually think it makes it significantly worse. It seems like he's kind of grasping at straws here to defend himself, when in reality, the best defense is releasing the documents. Exonerate yourself, Donald. And that brings me to the final point I want to make, which was before Donald Trump got into office, he said this about the files.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there, because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would, or at least
do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly about the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened there, because that was a weird situation, and the cameras didn't happen to be working, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I'd go a long way toward that one. The other stuff,
see, isn't that interesting? Number one, he said that he would declassify the documents, and then he later said there's so much phony stuff going on in those documents. Once again, really kind of fishy to me, really kind of slimy, because it seems like Donald Trump is already setting up the defense of potential involvement. Not saying that he is, not saying that there's definitive evidence that he is, but he's saying, this is Donald Trump's typical tactic, which is if there's something he did bad or he's caught doing something, he says that there's some fishy stuff going on, or, that it's kind of fraudulent or it's fake. And it seems like Donald Trump is using that exact same excuse there later, saying, well, there's some stuff going on with those documents. I'll only release some of them. And he didn't even seem insistent on releasing them all. He was kind of like, well, maybe, I'm not so sure. But if Donald Trump wants to clear his name, instead of posting weird statements from Epstein's former lawyer, why doesn't he just release the documents? Right? Why not? You get an apology from Elon Musk. You get to vindicate yourself. You get to shut up all your critics. Just put all the documents out there. And if Donald Trump is not involved, then there should be no problem, right? And that's exactly what Democrats are demanding. Democrats have written to the Department of Justice. A number of Democrats have written to the Department of Justice in a new letter. With profound alarm, they write, at allegations that files relating to Epstein have not been declassified and released to the American public because they personally implicate Donald Trump. So Democrats are on this. Donald Trump has the opportunity. You can silence the Democrats, silence Elon Musk, silence your critics. Why not release the documents, own up to your promise, instead of, as I mentioned, doing stuff like this? So look, I just wanted to show you these new tweets that Elon Musk put out about Trump, which I think are interesting. He's doubling down. So I will leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It goes an incredibly long way. Also drop a like on the video and comment. Let me know what you think about this story. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.